So your first question is, write the question, find unit tangent, unit normal, and unit binormal vectors. To the curve x equal to a cos theta, y equal to a sin theta, z equal to b theta. So for this, you have to find unit tangent, unit normal, and unit binormal. First thing we need to make is, what is the curve actually in R bar? Xi plus yj plus zk. Our x, R bar is what? R bar is xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Who is Lucifer? તમને કોઈ સસ્પિશિયસ કેસ દેખાય એટલે મને તરત ઇન્ફોર્મ કરજો પાર્ટિસિપન્ટ્સ માં. Okay. R bar is xi plus yj plus zk. Let us substitute what is x, what is y, and what is z. X is a cos theta, y is a sin theta, and z is given as b theta. So now your R bar is ready. You know what is formula for getting unit tangent, unit normal, and unit binormal. Now go ahead, use the formula, get your answer. Once you get all three answers, you will write in chat box. Start solving it. I will ask one student to give me all the answers. Solve it fast so that we can solve maximum number of examples. Pratham, did you start? Pratham? Pratham, are you here? Pratham, if you will not answer. Did you start solving this question? Pratham, did you start solving this question? What are you doing? Keep yourself unmuted. I'm going to remove you. I'm telling you last time.
Hello, ma'am.
Bolo. Alright, don't mute yourself. Talk to me first. Pratham, unmute yourself. Otherwise, I will remove you from this class. Kaushal, did you start?
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing, ma'am.
क्या पूछो तुम?
Ma'am, R double dash for.
Okay. Jane, did you start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Andrew, where did you reach?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you solve? Did you get your R dash?
I just joined, ma'am.
Okay. Sunil? Sunil? Sunil, unmute yourself. જે લોકો મને તરત જવાબ નથી દેતા ને એ લોકોનું ક્લાસમાં નહીં બેસવા દઉં. So now I'm removing him. Kaushal, what is R dash?
Yes, ma'am.
What is R dash?
Ma'am, minus A sin theta I plus A cos theta J bar J cap plus K cap.
Plus?
B K cap.
Yes, now correct. What will be R double dash, Kaushal?
Ma'am, minus cos theta I cap.
A cos theta.
Sorry, A cos theta I cap minus A sin theta J cap.
Okay. Jill, what will be mod R dash?
A sin theta. A I cap.
No, I'm asking for mod R dash
Under root 2.
under root 2. How did you get 2? See, this is your R dash. So mod R dash will be, how do you get?
Sorry. Under root 3.
No. Square of minus A sin theta is A square sin square theta plus square of A cos theta is a square cos square theta. Square of b, b square. Now, a square is common here. So, a square into sine square plus cos square. What is sine square plus cos square?
1.
1.
1.
So, this becomes
A
A
square
square
plus B square.
plus b square. This is your r dash. How did you get root 3, root 2?
Ma'am, I haven't supposed A and B.
Okay. Now try for this, Jill. What will be your r double dash?
Under root A square cos square theta minus plus A square sin square theta.
Equal to
2 A square. 2A square.
no.
Under root 2A square and then A.
No.
Ma'am, sin square and cos square will be 1, so 2A square.
How did you get 2?
A square plus A square, 2A square.
It's not a square plus a square. It's a square cos square plus a square sin square.
Sorry, A. Only
Yes. Now correct. That will be a. Wonderful. Daria, what is tangent formula?
Yes, ma'am. R dash upon mod R dash.
Very good. R dash. Formula is r bar dash upon mod r bar dash. What is r dash, Daria?
Yes, ma'am. Minus A sin theta I cap minus plus A cos theta j cap.
Minus a sin theta
I cap
I cap
plus A cos theta j cap plus B k cap.
and what is mod r dash?
Under root A square plus B square.
So this, okay, can we simplify ahead? What we can do is, we can take individual terms, okay, Daria? So that will become minus a upon under root a square plus b square sine theta I. So now that looks better. Otherwise, this here also you can stop, but this will look better. A upon root a square plus b square cos theta j cap plus b upon under root a square plus b square k cap. So this is your unit tangent vector. If I only ask tangent vector, then only r bar dash. But since we are finding unit tangent vector, we will divide it with mod r dash. When the word unit comes, the vector we divide by the vector's magnitude. Remember this. Whenever we are finding unit vector, we are dividing the vector by its magnitude. Now we find n cap. That is unit normal vector. What is formula for finding it, Kashyap?
R double dash upon mod R double dash.
R double dash, nahi, R bar double
R.
dash. When you say bar, that means it is a vector. R bar double dash upon mod.
Mod R bar double dash.
What is R bar double dash?
A cos theta minus A sin theta.
No, it is
No.
minus a.
Minus A cos theta minus A sin theta. Upon A.
So that you can write as, Kashyap, go ahead. This is equal to
Then A DJ cos theta I minus a sin theta j cap. Sorry, cos theta I cap minus sin theta j cap.
Yes. So minus cos theta I cap minus sin theta j cap is your answer. Very good. Jen, what is the formula for getting binormal? Unit binormal, Jen?
No more tangent.
What is the formula for unit binormal vector?
Unit tangent plus unit binomial.
Yes, unit T cross unit N. So that means cross product of unit tangent and unit normal. Now, cross product, that means we have to take the determinant, right? So first row will be, what will be the first row, Jin?
J I
I,
A
J,
A
yes. Second row from T. T is here. Here you see,
minus
yeah,
minus
for,
A upon
wait, see, for every term we have under root a square plus b square common minus under root a square plus b square common. So I'm taking it out. Okay. So minus 1 upon under root a square plus b square out. Now, Jim, give me the rest of the terms.
minus A
Minus a sine theta.
sin theta. A plus theta J E minus A cos theta.
No, a is not there. Only minus cos theta.
Yes, minus cos theta.
Yes. Here,
Sin
last
theta.
element. Last element.
J
0. Now find out cross product.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, did we take the A common from the third row?
From the third. From the third means from, and a is already cancelled, Shruti. A is already cancelled, you see.
Okay, ma'am.
Find out the cross product determinant. Sunil. Sunil, unmute yourself. Sunil, unmute yourself. Now, last time I will say, and if you will not answer, you will be out of the class. Sunil, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
કેમ આટલી વાર લાગે unmute કરવામાં?
થોડોક કામમાં હતો બોલો ને મેમ.
કામમાં હતો બોલો ને. વાહ. લેક્ચર ચાલુ છે તો કામમાં છો તો લેક્ચરમાં હોય જ નહીં બેટા, બહુ બિઝી છો તો. Is this your proper answer? કામમાં હતો. Don't mute yourself. Now tell me, how do we find determinant? He is removed and I am not going to allow him again. Find out this determinant. Your final answer should be this: b sine theta I cap minus b cos theta j cap plus a k cap. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Write your next question. Find gradient of phi.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, may you back to next slide, please? Later one.
What happened?
No, ma'am. Screenshot.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Find gradient of phi. Now you should know what is gradient phi formula. If I ask you gradient phi, or I ask you nebula phi, or I ask you vector normal to the surface, for everything you have to find gradient of phi, right? Now you should know the formula. I'm writing the question here. Find gradient phi at the point 1, 2, 3. At the point 1, 2, 3, if phi is equal to 3x square y plus y square z square. 3x square y plus y square z square. Solve this question. Write your answer in chat box. Your final answer in chat box. Keep yourself muted. Don't write your answer to everyone. You will only write to me. Dhairya, take care next time. Tell me what is gradient phi formula?
I into del phi by del x.
See, it's not I into del phi by del x. It's I del phi by del x, okay?
Yes, ma'am. J del phi by del y plus k del phi by del z.
See, don't be confused here. It's not multiplication. I del phi by del x means it is the x-axis component. This will be y-axis component. This will be z-axis component. These are not in multiplication. Remember that. Now, please give me del phi by del x.
6xy.
6xy. Very good. Del phi by del y will be
3x square plus 2yz square.
And del phi by del z will be
2y square z.
2zy square.
This is gradient phi, but we want gradient phi at sorry, 1, 2, 3. So when I substitute x equal to 1, y equal to 2, z equal to 3, this becomes 2 1s are 2, 6 are 12i plus this will be 3 39 jk, and this will be 2 4 8 8 3 are 24. 2 y square is 4 4 2 are 8 8 3 are 24 k cap. Now let me see how many are getting this answer. Shruti correct, Devya correct. Other students gave me incorrect answer. Please correct your answer. I'm going to give you next question now. Find nebula phi if phi is equal to log x square plus y square plus z square. Find it. Okay, I received two messages. Now, students, that's fine if you don't write this answer in chat box because you are getting very lengthy answer. So that will be complicated for you to mention the notation. So let us write it here. Nebula 5. First, let's see what is the formula. Tell me what is the formula?
Yes,
Tell
ma'am.
formula.
મેમ આન્સર જ બોલું કે
Formula.
I into
Not
del
into. It's not into. It's I del phi by del x.
I del phi by del x plus j del phi by del y plus k del phi by del z.
Yes. This is equal to I cap. What is derivative with respect to x?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
I 2x upon x square plus y square plus z square
Here.
2y upon x square plus y square plus z square
Mhm.
2z upon x square plus y square plus z square.
Wonderful. That's equal to. What is common here? What is common?
1 upon x square 2 upon x square plus y square plus z square.
So what do we have inside now?
I caret x y z and z k.
Okay. So this should be your answer. Still we can go ahead. Xi plus yj plus zk. What is it? In standard notation, what is xi plus yj plus zk? It is what? Can anyone tell me?
R bar.
Very good. I was not expecting, but I received an answer from you. Very good. It's R bar. And what is x square plus y square plus z square?
5.
No. R
Mod
is
R
this
bar.
xi plus yj plus zk is your vector R. But what will be x? Then what will be x square plus y square plus z?
Mod R.
અરે mod r એટલે શું થાય? Mod r એટલે under root x square plus y square plus z square થાય. xi plus yj plus zk. Agar, okay, let me give you a hint. If I multiply xi plus yj plus zk into xi plus yj plus zk. If this bracket I multiply with itself, what will I get?
R bar square.
Yes. It's not r bar square because now when you multiply xi plus yj plus zk with itself, vector dot product vector. When you multiply two vectors by dot product, you will get a scalar. If you don't understand how, see. Now xi plus yj plus zk dot xi plus yj plus zk. That means x into x square. I dot I is 1. Same way here you will get y square. Here you will get z square. So your answer is x square plus y square plus z square, which is a scalar. It's not a vector. So don't write r bar square. It is only r square. Okay. Should we go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
So now next question is find nebula phi and mod nebula phi if your scalar function phi is 2x z square minus 3xy minus 4x at 1 minus 1 2. Here you have two questions, nebula phi and mod nebula phi. I received many correct answers for nebula phi, but mod nebula phi, I didn't receive any correct answer. Mod nebula phi means what? Square root of I component square plus j component square plus k component square. I received two correct answers now. Nebula phi is, Priyan, what is nebula phi for you?
Yes, ma'am.
What is nebula phi?
7i minus 3j plus 8k.
Wonderful. 7i cap minus 3j cap plus 8k cap. And what is mod nebula phi?
Under root 122.
104.
See, 7 square is 49 plus 9 plus 64. So what is this?
122.
122. Okay. Now this question you will add to your assignment, okay? Find a nebula phi, mode nebula phi if phi is equal to 2xz raised to 4 minus x square y at 2 minus 2 minus 1. This is your assignment question.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
in a place of nebula phi, there will be not a 4 cap
What? Where?
nebula phi.
Hmm.
There will be a 4 cap, no? 4k cap.
4k cap here? No.
Yes.
See, let me explain how. This is del phi by del z. So that will be z square derivative will be 2z, but 2 2s are 4. So 4xz. Did you get that? 4xz.
Yes.
Now x is 1 and z is 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. So it's 8k.
Okay, ma'am.
This is your assignment question. Now I'm going to next question. Oh. No. Okay, let me give you a different kind of example now. If your scalar function is 3x square y and you are given one more scalar function xi, which is xz square minus, what should I give you? Let's say 2y. Find nebula of nebula phi dot nebula psi. Try to solve this. You can ask me if you have any query.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Shruti.
Ma'am, I have the doubt in the dot product of lambda phi and lambda xi.
Okay. Let's first see what is nebula phi. Nebula phi, everybody could find. Should I directly write what is nebula phi? Any objection? No objection. Okay. So somebody will give me what is nebula phi.
Z square I,
Z square I, X square I. What did you say?
okay, sorry, 6xy I,
6xy I
I caret plus 3x square j caret plus 0k caret.
Yeah, so we don't need to write. And what is nebula xi?
Z square I caret
Z square I caret
minus 2j caret plus 2xz k caret.
Now you have to first take the dot product of nebula phi and nebula xi. So I'm writing 6xy I cap plus 3x square j cap z square I cap minus I hope everybody is getting this nebula phi and nebula xi. Now, dot product between these two vectors. I dot I is, what is I dot I?
1,
1. What is j dot j?
1.
1. K dot K is 1, but see in the first bracket, we don't have K term. That means it is 0K. You have to take it as 0K. Now go ahead and find your dot product. I think now your query is solved, Shruti.
Yes, ma'am, but ma'am, this does not have the I, J, K, J, and K caret. So then how am I supposed to find the lambda of lambda 5 into
Okay,
lambda
I'll come to that first. First, let's write. See, I dot I is 1, so this becomes 6xy z square. Then 3x square and a minus 2j. So this becomes minus 6x square. And since we don't have k, if you consider it is 0k, 0k into this will be 0. So this is nebula phi dot nebula xi. Now we have to take the final step, the required term, which is nebula of nebula phi dot nebula xi. So that means we have to find nebula of this result, which is 6xyz square minus 6x square. So instead of directly asking find nebula of a scalar function phi, we had to do this process. Now this is your scalar function phi. Last time આપણે કર્યું એ જ રીતે આને કરવાનું. Now again you will write the formula, or you can also give a name. Phi and xi already given, so you can say let f if you wish to. Otherwise directly you can solve, but since you are having some queries, I'm writing f equal to 6xyz square minus 6x square. So in that case my nebula f becomes I del f by del x. Why I'm writing f here? Because I'm finding nebula for f. J cap del f by del y plus k cap del f by del z. Very simple. Now differentiate with respect to x. What will you get when you differentiate with respect to x? You will get 6yz square, and this is 6x square. That will become 12x plus j caret. With respect to y, it will be 6xz square, and the second term nothing, so it will be 0 plus k cap. With respect to z, it will be 6 2s are 12xyz only. So this is your final answer. Shruti, did you understand now?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So in this question, I had given you to find out. I had given you two scalar functions, and then you are supposed to find out this. Here I'm giving you one vector function and one scalar function. A bar. Whenever you have ijk terms, that means it is a vector form. If you don't have ijk, that means it is a scalar function. So that is how you can identify the given term is a vector function or a scalar function. So I have given you one vector function and one scalar function. Now you have to find out a bar dot nebula phi. So how will you find it out? How will you find it out? Shubham, can you try? I mean, just give me the process. How you will go ahead for finding this? You don't have to solve. This is assignment question. Just tell me, how will you solve this, Shubham?
Hello, ma'am.
Shubham, how will you solve this?
Hello, ma'am.
How will you solve this? What will you first find?
Nebula phi.
Yes, you will find nebula phi. Nebula phi formula you have. When you find nebula phi, Shubham, what will be your result? Your result will be a scalar or a vector.
Vector.
Yes, it will be a vector. Whenever we find a nebula of a scalar function, remember, when we find nebula of a scalar function, we will get vector. You see, this was nebula of a scalar function, we got ijk terms, right? But in the next lecture, we will see what will happen if I find nebula of a vector function. When we find nebula of a vector function, it will result into scalar function. And if you find nebula of a scalar function, it will result into vector function. So nebula phi will give you a vector. Okay, so that is your first step. Now you have two vectors. So you will find dot product of two vectors. Now how do you find dot product of two vectors? Like this. See here. આ બે પણ આપણા vectors જ હતા. I j વાળું term અને આ dot product. So corresponding element you have to multiply. Why only corresponding element? Why only I with I, j with j, k with k? Because only I dot I is 1, j dot j is 1, k dot k is 1. Rest all dot products become 0. I dot j will be 0, I dot k will be 0, all those will be 0. So only corresponding multiplication, corresponding component multiplication you will do. Did you all understand or you want me to solve it? Will you be able to solve an assignment? Yes or no? Okay, fine. So this will be your assignment question. And if you want to find out cross product, you can go ahead, find cross product also. Two vectors, you will get two vectors. બે vector ની cross product કેવી રીતે મળે? તો first row ijk, second માં આના બધા elements, third માં આના બધા elements, and then you just find out the determinant. Okay, so this will be your assignment question. So these were your questions for gradient of a function. Let me go to the next slide. Different type of question now. Write your question. Find unit vector. Find unit vector normal to the surface. Normal to the surface x square y plus 2xz equal to 4 at 2 minus 2 3. Okay, what is, see, now understand this word. When I say find vector normal to the surface, find vector normal to the surface, that means nebula phi. So nebula phi can be asked in three different ways. How? Find nebula phi, find gradient phi, or find vector normal to the surface. Okay, but here the question is to find out unit vector normal to the surface. So how will you find that? How will you find that?
Ma'am, lambda phi upon mod of lambda phi.
Wonderful. So for this question, what will you do? You have to give me what is your nebula phi upon mod nebula phi. Because this becomes a formula if you want to find out unit vector normal to the surface. Remember, whenever the word unit comes, કોઈ બી વેક્ટર ને યુનિટ વેક્ટરમાં કન્વર્ટ કરવું હોય તો શું કરવાનું? એ વેક્ટર ને આપણે એની લેન્થ થી ડિવાઇડ કરવાનું. How do we get length? So by mod nebula. Okay, so unit, whenever unit word comes, you will divide the vector by its magnitude value. Now go ahead, find nebula phi first, then find mod nebula phi, and then put it in this formula. Keep drinking water during your classes. તમારી લેબ સ્ટાર્ટ થઈ ત્યારથી અત્યાર સુધીમાં મેં 2 લીટર પાણી પી લીધું. તો પાણી લેવા જવું પડશે. Give me 2 minutes break. Complete this sum. I'll be here back in 2 minutes. I'm here now. Okay, I've received some answers. Let me check. Okay, very good, Shruti. Very good, Shubham. Shubham, what is nebula 5?
Minus 2 I caret plus 4 J caret plus 4 K caret.
Minus 2 I caret plus 4 J caret plus 4 K caret. And your mode nebula 5 means square root of minus 2 square 4, 4 square 16, 4 square 16. So it's minus 2I cap plus 4J cap plus 4K cap upon 32, 4, 36, root 36, which is 6. So minus 2 by 6, so minus 1 by 3. So I can write it as I by 3 minus, okay, minus 1 by 3. Because, yeah, we can do that. So you will have I cap minus 2j cap plus 2k cap. This is correct answer. Or you could have written it as 1 by 3 minus I cap plus 2j cap minus 2k cap. Yeah, minus also. This is your answer. Any query, students? This is unit vector normal to the surface. If I only ask vector normal to the surface, then only find nebula phi. When I say unit vector normal to the surface, then nebula phi by mod nebula phi. Right, next question for your assignment. Same question, I'm giving you other surface and other point. Okay, so your next assignment question is find the unit vector normal to the surface. Find unit vector normal to the surface x y cube z square. Normal to the surface. In place of this, I'm giving you x y cube z square equal to 4 at -1, 2. Find unit vector normal to the surface x y cube z square equal to 4 at the point -1, 2. Okay. Now I'm erasing this. Hope everybody has written. Next question in your lab book. Find directional derivative. Find directional derivative for phi equal to x square yz plus 4xz square. At 1, -2, -1. In the direction of 2i cap minus j cap minus 2k cap. Find the directional derivative for function phi equal to x square yz plus 4xz square at the given point 1, -2, -1 in the direction of 2i minus j minus 2k. You all have the formula for directional derivative. Refer your class note, formula list. Refer your class note. If you have any question, please unmute and ask. I only received 2 correct answers. Very sad. What is the first step? Path. What should I find first? Path. Path.
Determinant 5.
Determinant 5. Determinant 5. What is that?
ના ઓલા nebula 5.
Nebula 5. What is your nebula 5 path?
મેમ કરું છું.
હજી nebula 5 કરસ તે કાઈ ન કર્યું હોય. કાઈ જ ના કર્યું હોય તો જ તું આવી રીતે મૂક.
અરે ના મેમ.
તો તે કર્યું શું? એમની સ્ટાર્ટ જ ક્યાંથી કરવાનો છે? હજી તું હવે કોઈ કરસ તો એનો મતલબ શું થયો? Tell me what is nebula 5? Charmi,
Yes, ma'am.
what is nebula 5?
I cap d by dx.
No, what is your answer? Final answer for nebula 5.
8 I cap minus j cap minus 10 kk.
Very good. This is your nebula 5. What? See, this is my first step. Finding nebula 5 is the first step. After this, what we should do, Kashyap?
Ma'am, formula.
What
Nebula 5 into a bar upon mod a bar.
Very good. Nebula 5 a bar upon mod a bar. This is directional derivative formula. Directional derivative of 5 at this point. Okay. Okay. Point is nothing. Directional derivative of 5. The formula is this. No. I already point movie did I saw it. Directional derivative of 5 at the given point. Nebula 5 is 8 I cap minus j cap minus 10 k cap. Kashyap, what is a bar? કોની direction માં આપણે જોઈએ છે?
2i minus j minus 2k cap
2i minus j minus 2k cap upon
root ma 4 plus 1 plus 4.
so
Root
that
9.
is root 9. So that's 3. So I'm directly writing 3. What will be the dot product? Kashyap,
16 minus 1 minus 20 upon 3.
થોડી ભૂલ કરી નાખી. શું ભૂલ છે ચેક કર. Minus j cap minus j cap. So it's plus 1.
Plus,
Minus 10 minus 2, it's plus 20.
Yes.
So this will become 20, 10, 30, 37. 37 upon 3. This is your answer. આટલો જ ટાઈમ જોઈએ. કોઈ મને એમ કહે કે મેં હજી સ્ટાર્ટ કર્યું છે. So when you want directional derivative for a scalar function in the direction of vector a bar, nebula 5 dot a bar upon mod a bar. Let me give you same kind of another example. બધા મને ફટાફટ answer આપજો. Let me first erase this. So now your function phi will be for this question. Same question, find the directional derivative. Find the directional derivative for phi equal to xy plus yz plus zx at 1, 2, 0 in direction of a bar equal to chalo solve this. And write your answer in chat box. 2 minutes is maximum time for this question. 2 મિનિટ થાય બી નહીં આ question માટે. Received only 3 answers by now. Shubham, correct. Shruti, correct. Daria, correct. Priya, correct. Rest all answers are wrong. Very good, Parth Kashyap. Okay, what is nebula phi? Parth? What is nebula phi?
2i plus j plus k caret.
Can you repeat?
2i caret
Hmm.
plus jk plus 3k.
Okay. Vector A bar is
I plus 2j plus 2k.
upon
3.
2 ones are 2 plus 1 twos are 2 plus 3 twos are 6. So it's 10 by 3. This is your answer. All right. Now next question is find maximum directional derivative of x cube y square z at 1 minus 2 3. Find maximum directional derivative of x cube y square z at 1 minus 2 3. Write your answer in chat box. What is nebula phi? First find out nebula phi. Very good, Parth. What about others? Write your nebula phi in chat box. Very good. Darius થોડી ભૂલ થઈ ગઈ છે. Second અને third element માં. Priya, second element is wrong. Check your last element, Shubham. Very good, Shruti. For the students, please write your nebula phi in chat box. Very good, Daria. Very good, Priyank. So it is 36 I cap minus 12 J cap plus 4 K cap. This is my nebula phi. I want maximum directional derivative of function phi at 1 minus 2, 3. What will be the process? Can anyone tell me? How do we find maximum directional derivative?
Ma'am, formula આવશે.
What is the formula?
Nebula phi cos theta.
Nebula phi cos theta. Okay. And when cos theta is maximum, if theta is
Theta is equals to 0.
yes. So it's okay. So now you see the next formula, the final formula to get the maximum directional derivative. What is that formula?
Mode of lambda phi
Yes.
into cos theta.
Nothing. Just mod nebula phi, because cos theta will be maximum if you have theta 0. So cos
Yes,
0
ma'am.
1. Okay, so you will write maximum directional derivative of phi at the point 1 minus 2, 3 is equal to mod nebula phi. This is the formula. Remember, this is the formula for getting maximum directional derivative. Mod nebula phi. How do we get mod nebula phi? The root of 36 square plus minus 12 no square plus 4 square. So simplify this. 144 plus 16 plus 36 square. What is it? root of 1456. This number can be divided by 16. So 16, so that becomes 4 root 91. You can stop here or here. Very good, Priyank. So this is your maximum directional derivative of 5 at the given point. હવે જ્યારે maximum directional derivative પૂછશે ને આ સાંભળો સર. જ્યારે પણ maximum directional derivative is your question, you will not be given in direction of this vector. Okay, આગલા question માં જુઓ, find maximum directional derivative in the direction of vector a bar. In the direction of the vector. Here you will not be given in the direction of vector a bar because maximum directional derivative of the function can be obtained in its own direction. Nebula phi ની જ direction માં એનું maximum directional derivative મળે. Let me show you how. Your formula of getting directional derivative in the direction of a vector a bar is this. હવે હું તમને એમ કહું છું કે અગર તમને maximum directional derivative જોઈએ છે તો nebula phi ની પોતાની જ direction માં હોય. So that becomes your vector. So we write nebula phi in place of a bar and mod a bar is mod nebula phi. So this becomes nebula phi square upon mod nebula phi and hence that's equal to mod nebula phi. So this is your formula to get maximum directional derivative. The directional derivative formula is this. Maximum directional derivative formula is this. Okay. Now next question. Write the question. Find the directional derivative. Find the directional derivative of phi equal to x square y plus y square z plus z square x at 1, 2, 1 in the direction of now listen to me. If I ask you to find directional derivative of function phi at the given point in the direction of given vector a bar, then your formula is like same as previous example, like nebula phi dot a bar upon mod a bar, right? But I'm not going to give you directly the vector. I'm writing in the direction of the vector કયો વેક્ટર એ સીધું નહીં આપો. Okay, the vector which is normal to the surface x square plus y square minus z square x equal to 1 at 1, 1, 1. So what is the change in this question? In the direction of the vector, but a vector find કરવાનો છે. હવે vector કઈ રીતે મળશે? તો what is that vector? That vector is normal to the surface at the given point. So first thing what will you do? You will find out that vector. How will you find out that vector? What case you will?
Ma'am, we will assume the x square plus y square minus z square x to be xi.
Yes.
then would be having lambda xi is equals to I into del
Wow.
xi by del x.
Very good. So why we will give name xi because phi is already in the question. So
Yes,
આજે
ma'am.
આપણું scalar function છે એના માટે આપણે xi નામ રાખી દઈએ. So first you find out, see this is your xi. Find out nebula xi at 111. Find out nebula xi at 111 and write your answer in chat box. This is your last question. So, एकदम honestly start करी दो. What is your xi? Your xi is x square plus y square minus z square x. Give me your nebula xi at 111.
I plus 2j plus 2k.
No.
Then it would be I plus 2j minus.
minus 2k cube.
Yes, yes. Very good. So it's I plus 2j minus 2k. So what is this? This is the vector. જેની direction માં આપણે directional derivative જોઈ છે. So now we got our vector a bar. I'm writing a bar because આપણે ફોર્મ્યુલામાં a bar લખીએ છીએ ને એટલા માટે. So this is our vector a bar. Okay? So that job is done. કે આપણને આ vector નહોતો આપેલો તો we found that vector કે કોની direction માં આપણે જોઈ છે. Now after this what?
Then we would have to find
Nebula
the
phi.
lambda phi.
Yes, find out nebula phi. No Dhairya, no Priyank. But final answer is correct. Dhairya પહેલા તે answer સાચો આપ્યો પછી તે ખોટો આપ્યો. No Shruti. Your nebula phi at the point 1 to 1. What is it?
4i cap plus 5j cap plus 6k cap.
No.
4i plus 4j plus 8k.
No.
Then 5I plus 5j plus 6k.
No. બધા આમ કે છે તો મારે જોવું પડશે શું આવે છે. Nebula phi is phi ક્યાં ગયો?
Bam, 5i cap plus 5j cap plus 6k cap.
I doubt for your first component with I. એમ કે આ થશે 2xy અને આ થશે z સ્ક્વેર 2xy plus z square 2xy plus z square.
It would be 4 plus 5. 4 plus 1, so that would be 5.
Okay, so that has to be
5i plus 5j plus 6k.
okay. And then the final stage, you will write directional derivative. આ બધું આખું લખવાનું, okay? Directional derivative of the given function in the direction of the vector normal to the surface is equal to. હવે એટલું લાંબુ ના લખવું હોય તો શું કરવાનું? Required directional derivative equal to nebula phi dot a bar upon mod a bar. Now, what was your nebula phi? It is 5i plus 5j plus 6k. Cap બધે કરવાની છે. A bar will be I cap plus 2j cap minus 2k cap upon mod A bar. So 1 plus 4 plus 4, which is 3. Now 5, 1 is up 5 plus 10, 15, 15 minus 12. 15 minus 12. So 3 by 3. So 1. Okay. Better answer 1 word actually. But okay. No. Something is wrong. No, this is wrong. See, nebula phi, તમે જે આપો છો એ બરાબર નથી. I have to write it here. Nebula phi I cap del phi by del x. So it will be, તમે છે ને શું ભૂલ કરો છો? અહીંયા નથી જોવાનું, આપણે અહીંયા જોવાનું છે. Okay, phi ત્યાં છે. So it will be 2xy plus z square. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. This is right. This is correct. So answer is 1. Any query?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Let me take your attendance. ચાર્મી, કૌશલ, જીલ, ધૈર્ય, કેલ્વી, કશ્યપ, શ્રુતિ, પ્રિયંક, શુભમ, જૈન, પાર્થ. ઓકે. બીજી વસ્તુ કે સપોઝ ઇટ હેપન્સ કે તમારી અટેન્ડન્સ ન આવી હોય, ક્યારેક એવું થતું હોય કે તમે ડિસ્કનેક્ટ થઈ જતા હો અને હું લેતી હોઉં ત્યારે તમે ના હો, કેમ કે હું ક્યારેક વચ્ચે અટેન્ડન્સ લઉં છું. આજે મેં વચ્ચે બી લીધી, એટ ધી એન્ડ બી લીધી, જસ્ટ ફોર અ સેફર સાઇડ કે કદાચ કે તમે ડિસ્કનેક્ટ થઈ ગયા હો. ક્યારેક એવું બન્યું હોય તો તમારે મને સપોઝ તમે હો પ્રેઝન્ટ અને એબસન્ટ આવ્યું હોય તો સેમ ડે જ કહેવું પડશે, કેમ કે after 12 o'clock we won't be able to make you present, we won't be able to mark you present. એટલે કદાચ એવું ક્યારે બને તો મને સેમ ડે ના જ ઇન્ફોર્મ કરવાનું, નેક્સ્ટ ડે રિક્વેસ્ટ કરવાની નહીં, કેમ કે હું કંઈ કરી જ નહીં શકું. ઓલરાઈટ, થેન્ક યુ સો મચ. Have a beautiful rest of the evening. You can leave now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.